Quick experiment. Open your YouTube history right now. Look at all those educational videos you've watched this week, those courses you've invested in, those tutorials you've consumed. Now close your eyes and try to explain, in detail, what you actually learned from any of them. Frustrating, isn't it? If you're someone who invests hours in learning through video but can't seem to retain what matters, I need you to pay close attention to what I'm about to share. Because every day you watch content without this simple protocol, you're literally throwing away hours of potential learning. And it's not your fault. And I can prove it with a weird question. Why can you perfectly remember random TikToks from months ago, but completely forget important tutorials from yesterday? The answer lies in how your brain actually processes video information. And once you understand this, everything changes. Let me show you what's really happening inside your mind when you watch educational content. Your brain operates like a sophisticated filing system with two distinct parts. First, you have what's called working memory. Think of it as a temporary holding zone that catches the flood of daily information. But unless that information gets properly transferred to long-term storage, it vanishes, quickly and permanently. This is exactly why you can watch an hour-long tutorial and barely remember the key points by dinner time. The problem isn't your memory, it's your encoding process. Think about how we naturally learn in real life. We have clear start and end points, we take natural pauses, we process information in chunks, we immediately apply what we learn. But when we watch videos, we just hit play and hope our brain figures it out. This is where everything breaks down. You see, your brain needs specific triggers to move information from temporary to permanent storage. And modern video consumption completely bypasses these natural triggers. Let me show you a simple example of how this works. Remember the last time you learned something in person? Maybe someone showing you how to use a new device or teaching you a new skill. What happened naturally? You probably asked questions, took small breaks, tried things yourself, discussed what you learned. All these natural learning behaviors trigger what neuroscientists call encoding markers. Specific brain patterns that signal, this is important, save this. But when we watch videos, none of that happens. Instead, we watch continuously without breaks, never verbalize what we're learning, rarely take meaningful notes, skip the crucial processing time. It's like trying to fill a water bottle with a fire hose. Most of the information just spills away. This is why I developed what I call the Temporal Bookends Method. This process primes your brain on both sides of the learning experience. One bookend activates focus and encoding. The other activates synthesis and storage. Let me show you exactly how it works. Before you hit play on any educational video, do these three things. First, read the title out loud. This isn't just for fun. Speaking activates your brain's auditory processing centers, creating what's called a multimodal encoding environment. Second, state clearly. From this video, I will learn, insert your specific goal. This primes intention. It signals your brain to highlight this information as important. Third, pause. Sit in complete silence for exactly 7 seconds. That silence is crucial. It resets your cognitive load and opens up the encoding pathway. Think of it like preparing your brain's camera to take a perfect picture. Without this setup, everything comes out blurry. Now, here's what you do at the end of the video. And this part is absolutely critical. Stop the video with about 20 seconds remaining. Don't wait until it's completely over. Then, summarize the most important ideas out loud. Visualize yourself using this information. Rate your comprehension from 1 to 10. That's the basic temporal bookends process. But here's where it gets really powerful. When you combine this with the next two techniques, your retention potential doesn't just improve, it transforms. Let me introduce you to the micro-notes technique. Immediately after any video ends, grab a pen, not your phone, not your laptop, an actual pen, and write a 2-line summary. Why specifically 2 lines? Because it forces clarity. It eliminates fluff. And physically, writing activates motor regions in your brain that strengthen memory formation. Think about how this could change your learning. Watch a 10-minute video. Write just 2 focused lines. Retain the key points for weeks or months. The power isn't in the quantity of notes, it's in the quality of encoding. The third technique is what I call the pause and process method. For longer videos, anything over 15 minutes, don't try to consume it all at once. Instead, pause every 7 minutes. During each pause, quickly summarize what you just learned. Visualize how you'll use it. Take a deep breath, then continue. This creates layered retention checkpoints, mini storage moments that stack and reinforce each other. Think of it like building a brick wall. Each pause is another layer of mortar that helps everything stick together. Now, let's talk about making this practical and automatic. You can systematize this entire process with nothing but your phone. Open your timer app and set up 2 timers. One for your initial encoding pause, one for your retention window. Label them clearly and keep them easily accessible. Start your encoding timer before every video and follow the bookend steps. Start your retention timer near the end and follow the wrap-up steps. These timers create accountability, and over time, this becomes completely natural. Now, let me address some common mistakes people make when trying this system. Mistake number 1, skipping the initial silence. That short pause is what activates your encoding response. Without it, the system is much less effective. Mistake number 2, multitasking during the retention window. Checking messages or scrolling interrupts the neural process. Focus is essential. Mistake number 3, waiting until the video is completely over to do the wrap-up. That's too late. You miss the brain's natural encoding spike. Think about the potential impact of avoiding these mistakes. No more rewatching videos multiple times. Clear recall of key information. Deeper understanding of complex topics. Increased confidence in your learning ability. Now, let's address some common questions. Does this work for entertainment videos too? Yes, but it's most powerful for educational content where retention really matters. Can you use all 3 techniques together? Absolutely. That's the gold standard approach. What if you get interrupted during your encoding window? Simply restart your timer and begin again. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Now it's time for your challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to choose just one of these methods: temporal bookends, micronotes, pause and process. Use it for every educational video you watch. Imagine the potential. Actually remembering what you learn. Building real expertise from video content. Turning watching into true learning. Making every minute of study count. Think about how this could transform your course completion, skill development, professional growth, learning confidence. Remember, the magic isn't just in the method, it's in the habit. Every time you encode information intentionally, you build stronger, faster, more resilient recall pathways. Picture yourself explaining complex topics with ease, recalling key information on demand, building genuine expertise, learning with true confidence. The technique is simple. The potential is enormous. The choice is yours. Now it's your turn. If you found this valuable, hit that like button right now. Share it with someone who watches tons of videos but struggles to retain what they learn. And subscribe immediately, because this is just the beginning. In upcoming videos, we'll explore advanced memory techniques, learning acceleration methods, focus enhancement strategies, cognitive optimization protocols. Remember, you're just one video away from transforming how you learn forever. Let me know in the comments which technique you're going to try first. And if you have any questions about implementing these methods, drop them below. I read every comment, and I'm here to help you succeed. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing the boundaries of what your mind can achieve. This is your moment to transform how you learn forever. See you in the next video.